Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am so excited to try out the Bretman Rock by Colourpop collection. Now I purchased all the products from the collection. So you have the wet palette and also the wet lip kit, and then you have the lip kit and eyeshadow palette, as well as two glitters that corresponds to each of the collection and two blushes. Now I'm not gonna go in depth with the collection. I will save that for some other time, but for today's video I am going to mainly focus on the lip collection, which is this one right here. I figured this would be appropriate since it's summer, so the sort of like yellow and warm tone shades will definitely complement the weather today. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. So I have here the lip palette from the Bretman Rock by Colourpop collection. The packaging itself is very Bretman Rock, like it's very out there, and I love the fact that when he was explaining the concept behind this packaging, he wanted to incorporate some aspects of Filipino culture, hence what he was wearing. The eyeshadow palette looks like this. It comes with the glitter lip writing, and then the shade names are at the back. You don't get a mirror with this one, but I'm not really bothered. And these are the shades. They are very warm slash pinky toned. So in here you get 5 mattes and 1 satin eyeshadow and 2 metallic. So we're going to start off with the metallic one. So this one right here is She Got Money, and this one here is called Mercy, which I think is mom's name. So these are the shades, and oh my god, they are so pigmented, and that's just with one swipe. And then we are going to move on to the more of a satin finish, and that one is called Bading, which is a Filipino word for gay. And that's what it looks like right there. It's very sheer against my skin tone, but it has that peachy and gold reflex to it. And now I'm going to swatch the mattes. I'm going to start off with or whatever. This is what he normally says, so that's or whatever. And then we have macchiato, and then we have period, then like. Then this yellow shade right here, he dedicated this specific shade to his niece named Cleo Amor, which is pretty personal and pretty cute at the same time. So here are the mattes. Colourpop eyeshadows in general are very pigmented, though sometimes they can swatch a little bit powdery as well and not as vibrant. So here are the swatches of the matte. Obviously the yellow one right here doesn't swatch as great. Overall the eyeshadow shades are very pigmented. For the lip kit, this is the packaging right here. Again, it has that glitter writing on it. So it comes with a lip liner, a satin lip, and a ultra gloss. The lip liner is called Jukes, which is a brown lip liner. And then we have the ultra satin lip, which is called Wig. This is the color right there. Personally, I'm not really into like monochromatic look, so I'm kind of terrified on this makeup look that I'm about to do using the palette, because everything is very warm, it's very bold, which is normally out of my comfort zone. And that's the lip gloss, and that one is called I See You. So it has like a nice gold metallic sheen to it, which is pretty. What I'm going to do is to actually start with the eye. So I've already filled in my eyebrows just to get that in the way. To prime, I am going to use the Colourpop No Filter concealer, and this one is in the shade medium 22. As you can see, my eyes are very dark at the moment. Using the shade right here called or whatever, which is a nice peachy shade. So I think I'm gonna just put that down as my base. The eyeshadow palette doesn't come with a mirror, but I'm not really bothered by that, because for $12 you get a very pigmented eyeshadow. I am going to start off with this one right here called Period, with a T. Oh my gosh, that picked up very well. So I'm just gonna fluff this off my crease and blow it out. Then I am going to switch on a much smaller brush just to create a defined crease, and I'm going to pick up this one right here called Like, and I'm going to focus that just right under the crease. And I'm going to use the brush that we used before with no product and just blend that all. I am going to put macchiato, which is this darker shade right here, using the same smaller brush, and I'm going to focus that more so on the outer V. For the lid, I am going to use this shade right here called Mercy. I am going to use my favorite brush to pack on the eyeshadow, and this one is from Sedona Lace, and this is the EB21 brush. So I'm going to use no primer, and I'll pack that from the inner part to probably like midway. Oh my gosh, and that's with no Fix Plus at all or a base. And then I'm going to go to macchiato and period, mix them together just to blend this part right here. I wanted to use the She Got Money shade, which is that gold shade, so I am going to pick up like a small brush and pick up this shade right here, and I'm going to put that like just above the crease to somewhat create like a cut crease. And also I wanted to use all the shades in this eyeshadow palette. I am going to go on a smaller brush and pick up period just to blend the inner part. So for the brow bone highlight, I'm going to pick up the shade Badin, which is this one right here, and I'm going to pop that on the eyebrows as my highlight. I'll just quickly pop on some lashes and we're gonna come back and do our face. I didn't realize I was actually not recording when I applied the foundation. So what I did was I applied the All Star primer from Colourpop, and then I mixed in the Colourpop No Filter foundation and the LA Girl foundation in white just to get my right color, because this foundation is a little bit too dark for my skin tone at the moment. And for concealer, I am going to go back and use the Colourpop No Filter concealer. To set my face, I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder and Translucent. For some reason, the tone of the foundation is very off. I'm not sure. Well, it could be the lighting. Anyway, to bronze our face, I am going to use this Colourpop Up the Ante Duo, and this has the bronzer and the highlighter. So I'm going to dive into the bronzer. And for my nose, I'm going to pick up my fan brush. And I am going to finish off my lower lash line for now. And I am going to use a mixture of these three right here and pop that underneath. And I am going to go and use macchiato and just put that on the outer V. Then, to add a little bit of pop underneath, I am going to use this shade right here called She Got Money and a little bit of Bading. So I'll just mix the two together once again and pop that right over here. For the inner corner highlight, I wanted to use the shade right here called Cleo Amor. Let's just hope that it will show up. Ooh. For the blush today, oh, she's blushing, and this is more of like a red orange. Ooh, it's a little bit neon. So I think I am going to go with this one, but oh my gosh. Okay, I have that much. So I am going to lightly put that on my face. It's actually really pretty if you have like a very light hand. I actually like that. For highlight today, I am going to go back to the duo that we have and pop on the highlighter. This one right here. It will be a little bit golden, but it will tie in with our look a little bit. I'm actually nervous about the lips, to be honest, because I don't really wear something like this, but we will see. So I'm going to start off with the lip liner, and this one is called Duke's. For lipstick, I'm going to go and use Wig, which came in the lip kit. Added touch, I am going to apply the lip gloss. I think I'm going to focus that just on. I do apologize if I applied the lipstick a little bit sloppy because I'm not very good at dark lipstick. That's why I always stick to nudes. But here is my final look. I want to try the lip gloss just on its own to see if it's a good thing by itself, but I'm pretty sure this lipstick has already stained. I managed to get rid of the lipstick, so now I'm going to try lip gloss by itself. It has a lot of glitter specks, but overall you can't really feel it. It just feels like one lip gloss. It's not sticky and it feels very hydrating, and I actually love this look more than the red lipstick. So here is the makeup look with the lip gloss. I actually really like this lip collection. I have no complaints whatsoever, but I actually have not tried the glitter, which is a little bit chunky for my liking. It's this one right here, and this one is part of the Glitterly Obsessed, and it has a lot of chunks of glitter. I feel like this would be great for more of a festival look. I'm actually very happy with this look. I do actually recommend this collection. Now I am going to try out the wet collection next, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, please subscribe to my channel for more updates. I would really love for you to come back and watch all my content. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye!